A new documentary about Diddy and his crimes has been made, but it is said to have new, never-before-seen footage that will destroy him. Now, a new trailer for the documentary Diddy, The Making of the Bad Boy by Peacock has been released, and the doc comes out on January 14th. Now, its main purpose is to explore the criminal allegations made against Diddy. It shows that viewers will be getting an inside look into the star from his intern, producer, friend, bodyguard, and makeup artist. Now, according to Peacock, the film will look into Diddy's early years, his decades-long transformation to Puffy and then Diddy, with crucial insight into the forces that shaped the man and may have made him a monster. Now, in the trailer, it shows many new clips that we've never seen before, like him partying, yelling at people to stop filming him, and him in the studio telling someone, "I can show you how we have fun and stay out of jail too." Right there, that seems so incriminating to me, and like he really knew what he was doing was wrong, as innocent people aren't scared of the police like that. Now, according to Peacock's official synopsis, Diddy, The Making of a Bad Boy is a raw, exclusive look at Sean Combs long before he was known as Puff or Diddy. Featuring never-before-seen footage and stories from those who know him best, Diddy, The Making of a Bad Boy sheds light on his childhood, rise to fame, and recent criminal allegations, challenging viewers to rethink everything they thought they knew about the mogul behind the music and the mugshot. Now, I think this will give us a lot of new information about the star that we previously didn't know. Diddy, though, is not a fan of this documentary, as his lawyer put out a statement that said, "These documentaries include unchecked claims and provide platforms for baseless conspiracy theories without accountability or evidence." They added, in the case of the Peacock documentary in particular, the motivations and credibility of those being interviewed must be questioned. Many claim to have knowledge but lack any connection to the truth, while their wild, unfounded theories are cut and sensationalized to appear factual. Now, Diddy has denied everything he's been accused of so far, so it really doesn't surprise me that he's denying the things that are going to be said in this documentary. In March of 2024, Diddy's house was raided, and then that September, he was arrested for running a crime ring for decades. Now, since he's been in prison, he's been accused of many more crimes and has faced many more lawsuits. It just does not look good for him at all. I mean, his team requested bail and judges denied it 3 different times. Now, the last judge said, "I don't believe that counsel has the ability to control you, given the very significant concerns I have, particularly because of substance use and what seems like anger issues. The danger, I think, is quite serious." They added of Combs' release, deciding that the bond package his team offered would not assure his return to the court or the safety of the community or lack of witness tampering. Now, fellow rapper 50 Cent has always seen through Diddy and the type of person he is. I mean, 50 Cent has been calling out Diddy since the early 2000s and has continued to defend what he said in the past. He's been very public about not going to Diddy parties and saying how weird they were. When Diddy's house got raided in March this year, 50 Cent poked fun at the star, and after Diddy was arrested in September for various crimes, 50 Cent said he knew this all along and was happy that people were finally listening to him. "Look, it seems like I'm doing some extremely outrageous things, but I haven't," he told People in October. "It's really me just saying what I've been saying for 10 years. He added, "Now it's becoming more full-facing in the news with the Puffy stuff, but away from that, I'm like, yo, it's just my perspective, because I stayed away from all that stuff the entire time, because this is not my style." Now, 50 Cent is actually also making a documentary about Diddy called Diddy He Do It. Now, it's been said that it will follow a complex narrative spanning decades, Sears director Alexandria Stapleton told Variety. So it seems like we're getting another documentary, so buckle up, people. Now, I'm sure that 50 will do everything he can to get the real truth out, no matter how horrible it is, which will probably piss Diddy off, if we're being honest. One thing Diddy is really worried about getting out is all the information about his freak-offs at his parties. U.S. Attorney Damian Williams claimed his office has the testimony of dozens of witnesses and victims to Diddy's serial mistreatment and evidence from dozens of his own electronic devices and those of his co-conspirators. Investigators have taken more than 90 cell phones, laptops, cloud storage accounts, as well as at least 30 storage devices. They issued more than 300 grand jury subpoenas to obtain this evidence from communication providers, tech and social media companies, financial institutions, and Combs companies. The prosecutors allegedly have dozens of videos depicting Diddy's so-called freak-offs that corroborate witnesses witness testimony. Now, it's alleged that the rapper would coerce and manipulate victims into taking part in day-long performances, which he dubbed freak-offs. Now, Diddy's associates would allegedly give the victims substances to keep them compliant and would make threats against anyone refusing to engage. In October, a witness who testified before the grand jury in Diddy's trial previously claimed that he had seen videos of major celebrities being victimized at the hip-hop mogul's notorious freak-off parties. Courtney Burgess testified before the grand jury about the tapes, which he says comes from a flash drive kept by Diddy's ex, Kim Porter. Courtney described some of what the footage shows, claiming all of the stars featured appeared to be under the influence of substances or alcohol. Now, he did not name any of the celebrities said to be in the videos, but he claims that the videos were taken by cameras in Diddy's homes that were not always obvious to those in the room. Now, it appears that these tapes are real, as Daniel Baldwin has claimed celebrities are in a bidding war over the alleged Diddy tapes amid fears their alleged participation in the rapper's parties will be revealed. They're driving that price up, because if you want your client and your famous actor to not be involved or famous singer to not come out, here's the price. And they're just selling to individuals that are in those. That's what I've heard. They're selling those videos, he said. Now, he theorized that the person who did appear in the videos would be fearful the footage would be released, stating the possible participant would not want the video to come out. Now, Diddy added that what differentiated a Diddy party from a typical gathering was the manner in which they ended. Does anyone ever come up to you at a certain hour and say, okay, it's time to go? At those parties, they did. At the certain time, he shut it down, but not everyone left. So anyone that wasn't super famous or I'm with him or whatever were exited from the house. You were gone. Now, this is similar to what an anonymous source told Us Weekly too. They were known to be wild, a source who attended the party shared in an issue. Anything went at those parties. Now, according to multiple sources, unsavory behavior took place at Diddy's after-parties. As I said, what happened before 2 a.m. pales in comparison to what happened at 5 a.m., said the first source. Now, a second source who wrangled guests for Diddy's white parties between 2006 and 2011 similarly told Us Weekly that high-profile celebs would leave around 2 or 3 a.m. because they knew the party was going to take a turn. Girls would start to lose their clothes, and that was a signal for people to leave, explains the source. Which, just, Diddy needs to be locked up for a long time for what he did. Now, not to mention, in the documentary trailer, it appears that they briefly touch on the subject of these freak-offs. One anonymous source who claimed to have been with Sean for quite a while and captured a lot of moments says anytime a studio or any room is red, he's making love. Among some other things that I really can't say here. Now, it's honestly just gross, and it seems like so many people knew what was going on, but no one stood up against it. Now, thankfully, they're speaking up now, but if someone spoke up sooner, there could have been so many victims who could have been saved. Now, currently, Diddy's trial is set for May 5th, 2025, and everyone will be paying attention to it. He'll continue to maintain his innocence, but hopefully it will be televised so people will be able to see the evil, disgusting person he truly is. Well, that's all for our Diddy video today. Now, what do you think about this whole situation? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. I'm your host, Emily, and we'll see you next time. Peace.